In a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived an old sage named Kavi. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and gentle spirit. People from all over would come to seek his advice, for he always had a story or a lesson to share that would lead them to the answers they sought. One day, a young man named Arjun, who had recently moved to the village, approached Kavi with a troubled heart. Arjun had been smoking since he was a teenager, and though he wished to quit, he found himself unable to break free from the habit. His health was deteriorating, and he knew it was time to make a change. "Great sage," Arjun began, "I have come to you because I am desperate. I want to stop smoking, but every time I try, I fail. The cravings are too strong, and I am too weak. Please, tell me what to do." Kavi smiled kindly and motioned for Arjun to sit beside him under the shade of a grand old tree. "Let me tell you a story," Kavi said, his voice calm and steady. "Many years ago, there was a mighty elephant that lived in a distant land. This elephant was strong and revered by all the creatures of the forest. However, there was one thing that troubled the elephant. He was chained to a small tree by his owners, and though he had grown into a giant, the chain still held him captive. One day, a wise bird flew by and noticed the elephant's predicament. "Mighty elephant," the bird chirped, "why do you not break free from the chain? You are powerful enough to uproot the tree with a single pull." The elephant sighed and replied, "When I was young, I tried many times to break the chain, but it was too strong for me then. I tried and failed so often that I came to believe it was impossible. Now, though I have grown strong, I no longer believe I can break free." The wise bird shook her head and said, "Your belief has become your chain. The real strength lies not just in your body, but in your mind. If you believe you are free, then you are free." Encouraged by the bird's words, the elephant tugged at the chain with all his might. To his amazement, the tree was easily uprooted, and the elephant was free at last. Kavi looked into Arjun's eyes and continued, "Arjun, like the elephant, you are stronger than you realize. The chain that binds you is not just the physical addiction to smoking, but the belief that you are powerless to overcome it. The key to breaking free lies within your own mind. If you truly believe that you can quit, and if you commit yourself fully to that belief, you will find the strength to do so." "But, wise Kavi," Arjun asked, "how do I begin? How do I strengthen my belief and overcome the cravings that have held me captive for so long?" Kavi smiled warmly and said, "Start small but be consistent. Every time you feel the urge to smoke, remind yourself that you are stronger than the craving. Distract yourself with something positive. Take a walk, drink a glass of water, or meditate. Surround yourself with support, friends and family who will encourage you on your journey. And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Each day you resist, you grow stronger. Each small victory builds the belief that you can and will succeed." Arjun thanked Kavi and left with a renewed sense of hope. He followed the sage's advice, and though the journey was not easy, he persisted. Over time, the cravings grew weaker, and his belief in his own strength grew stronger. Eventually, Arjun found himself free from the grip of smoking, just as the elephant had freed itself from the chain. The villagers noticed the change in Arjun and were inspired by his transformation. They too sought Kavi's wisdom for various challenges in their lives, and Kavi continued to share his stories, helping each person discover the strength that lay within them. And so, the story of the young smoker who became free became a tale told to many, a reminder that the chains that bind us are often of our own making, and that true freedom begins with the belief that we hold the key.